like it. I wish Mangini was here to hate on it.
Mangini would not like that pass. Moving on to the Warriors.
Let me see him do that in 7 Super Bowls first.
On his way to Canton. After making the last 5 straight NBA Finals, the Warriors lost KD to the Nets and Klay Thompson for most of next season due to injury. Many people don't think they will be contenders in a stacked Western Conference, but Steph thinks that's a mistake.
At one point, they said we would never win a championship. And you heard that plenty of times. We don't need any extra motivation. I don't either. But this year, you could almost say we were playing with house money because we had won championships and we were the hunted. And now we get to go back to hunting.
Why was it so dramatic?
It's his Facebook show. He does a good job with it, Steph.
I felt like I wanted to cry, but I didn't know why I was crying. Nick, do you think the Warriors can sneak up on opponents this season, or is it just crazy to think of them in that capacity?
No, I do think that they are, for the first time since, gosh, Mark Jackson's second year there, like legitimate underdogs. I think that if you are doing a hierarchy of teams in the West, I don't think anyone's putting them in the top 4. I think a lot of people would have them out of the top 6. So, no, I think what Steph's saying is legitimate. Now, will that hunt be successful? Not ultimately successful, not to the level that they've grown accustomed to over the last 5 years with 5 straight trips to the NBA Finals. But I'm excited for this season to see Steph, especially until Klay comes back. Not that dissimilar to what we got to see from LeBron his last year in Cleveland when Kyrie was gone and then Love got hurt and you had to see the do everything version of LeBron. Steph is going to have to play a style of basketball and a level of basketball that he hasn't had to play the last 5 years except for in bursts. And I like seeing I like seeing the ebb and the flow of it. Steph's surrounded by a ton of talent. We know what that looks like. Steph's surrounded by the least talent he's been surrounded by since he's been Stephen Curry, league MVP. That'll be fun to see too. And it'll be, for him, I think a great opportunity to remind everyone, hey man, to a degree, I am the system here. And if all of a sudden the Warriors contracted and you drop me in Orlando or you drop me in Charlotte or you drop me in Phoenix, I would be a great player in any circumstance. So I'm excited for all that, and I think Steph should be. They're not a championship contender. They're not a championship level team, and we know that, but that doesn't mean this can't be a really interesting Warriors team to watch for different reasons.
Yeah, they should be an underdog. But if you look in the last 15 years, the teams that have won NBA championships, the only team that could really be an underdog was the Dallas Mavericks. After that, because they upset the Heat and Dirk. Dirk's the only champion because of the supporting cast. Look at all the other guys that have won. You can't sneak up. You can't sneak up on Kevin Durant anymore. You can't sneak up on LeBron, Dwayne Wade after they won championship. You can't sneak up on those people. Those are marquee. Those are the games that people mark. Man, like people are ready to, they're going to be ready for those games. So, no, I don't think they're going to be able to sneak up on anyone because the respect that people have for the way the Warriors play. But if I hadn't seen the playoffs last year, with them struggling without Kevin Durant, if I hadn't seen the Clippers take 2 games from them, if I hadn't seen all that, then I've been like, yeah, you know something? They might have a chance. Man, they got no shot. They don't have a shot to defend at a high level, which has kept this organization one of the elite. It's one of the things that people don't look at when they look at the Warriors. And Steph is going to be exciting, especially the time that Klay is not there. It is exciting to see him as a 2 guard. He is a special player. But we're talking about championships. That's a whole nother. How are they going to win 4 series? They got no rim protection. Steph's going to have to guard more with Klay being injured. Or Klay won't be healthy to the 2021 season, 100% healthy to be able to do the type of things that Klay does. So, no, it's nice to do your little show and everything, but all right, enough of that talk.
Do you think there's a part of the players on this Warriors team like almost looking forward to this season? Like, we've been the favorites, we've been mocked, we're the assumed winners the last couple years. We want to show we can do it with them.
I think they would have if Klay hadn't blown out his knee. If they had just lost
But they did that before Durant got there.
No, hold on. But if they had just lost to the Raptors and Klay was healthy and Durant then leaves, then yes, because I think then Iggy might still be there. And then Draymond, Iguodala, Steph, and Klay say, hey, Let's go see if we can do what we did in 2015, in 2020. And they wouldn't be the favorites, but they would be very, very frightening to me. Much more frightening than them with D'Angelo, no Iggy, and Klay coming off the injury. But the Klay injury is what wrecks the whole post-Durant initial season. It's what, to me, made them do, I don't want to say a desperation move, but a little curious move of adding D'Angelo Russell because they didn't want Steph to be running to the ground where he's the only one you have to guard when they're opening the Chase Center. The Klay injury, they were planning for KD to leave, right? Forget KD's torn Achilles. They knew, like we knew, that KD would have foot out the door all year. They weren't planning for Klay Thompson to blow out his knee at the end of their season and set everything back. That's the part that I think, at least temporarily, they can't recover from.
I think they're going to miss Iggy more than they realize. But that guy, the stabilization, not only to the locker room, the defensive sets that they went through that he was a key part of, I believe that they're going to miss him.
All right, let's take a break. Coming up, back to football. Hey, are people sleeping on the Atlanta Falcons? Hear it from Matty Ice next on First Things First.
Athletic play.
Right,
Hall of Fame hands of the week.
Here we go. I know, CC, you don't like practicing this, but, man, it looks good when it's executed. The old no-look by Patty Mahomes right there, and someone will catch it, too.
Of course they're going to catch it, man. It's thrown by Patrick Mahomes. I mean, I don't even, to me, this isn't even news anymore.
You see the ref threw the flag.
Yeah, illegal contact on the defense.
It's not illegal contact. It's illegal for a quarterback, man, to be looking one way and throw the other. That'd be illegal.
I like that, see?
See?
You surprised me.